Very good morning to everyone. This is Pre-Market Outlook discussion for the important and pivotal day. It could be for the rest of the entire March month. 11th of March today it is. Please make a note in the initial stage itself. We are providing an important information about the trend, how to follow for the rest of the March month. Kindly make a note of yesterday's high and low. That means 10th March high and low on Nifty, what regarded would be dictating the forthcoming sessions direction, provided if it is holding the low of yesterday's one, the probability will be very high to break the yesterday's high and making an attempt towards 24,700 as our core behavior shift zone. In case if the low of yesterday's one getting broken, there will be a higher chances of Nifty drifting towards 23,500 and even below to that point from the positional perspective. In the third scenario, we can imagine like the Nifty is not breaking the high of 10th March as well as the low of the same. A chances for the Nifty to trade between or swing between the 10th March high and low for 1 or 2 sessions, because it has to break either side to get a direction, so that only we are giving a hint about making your decisions on the trading, particularly for the positional traders, if it would be helping you to gain the momentum based on the breakout or breakdown the Nifty provides. For that, you have to maintain and monitor the level of yesterday's high and low. That is enough to get the direction. In case if it is consecutively holding the low for today, tomorrow, means we can see a greater momentum may be happening tomorrow. If it is not Friday, the higher chances for recording or posting a bigger movement on the Nifty and the Sensex side. For that, a high of 10th March should be broken. Otherwise, the low of the same should be broken. There onwards, you can see the expected bigger movement, at least 1% of a single day movement can be seen on the Nifty and Sensex. For the day, the Nifty is expected to open with a cautiously positive, that means cautiously flat. Even though the trend was somewhat giving comfortable for bulls, today it is of course inevitable for the Nifty to maintain the low of yesterday's one. If it is maintaining so, an attempt towards moving 24,400 followed by 24,500 may be happening, provided the support of 24,000 and 23,900 and all getting or providing the bottom support. In case if it fails to hold so, the chances for consolidating with a positive bias may be happening as discussed earlier. And if it is trying to break down the yesterday's low, even for today also, you can see some activities on the same direction where it is giving a break, and where you can see the 24,000 would be acting as a very, very important demand zone for the Nifty. So based on the ongoing geopolitical escalated tensions, even though the US president announces it may be ending soon, like it is not seems to be, because either side it should be in the same manner the deal should be done. Otherwise, if anyone is actually not giving hand to shake, it would be a problematic one for both the economies, both the regions. Until then, there will be no calm or no settlement in the volatility in the markets. By using this volatility, one can actually reduce the long positions if you are holding, or otherwise you can apply a sell on rise strategy from the positional perspective with an intention to trim out by selling at the resistance zones and covering the same or any other stocks to around the support zones we have mentioned. So that is what the strategy for a positional trader. But anyhow, the buy and dip strategy can be implemented from today, as we are focusing and having confidence about the Nifty probably making a breakout of 24,300. From the sector front, today includes auto, bank, finance, oil and gas, IT, realty. Based on short covering and value buying, at least a part of the stocks from these sectors we have listed here would be eyeing for a bullish moment. On the stocks front, based on the news, we have totally given the stocks here, includes Infosys Technologies, Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles. This is based on technical behavior. Hindustan Zinc, based on news. Wari Renewable Technology, Polycab India. So these are all the stocks one can focus with an intention to gain an enhanced trading opportunity for the day traders. Anyhow, keeping stop loss would be must for every transaction by the every traders. So that's it from today's pre-market discussion. We can meet again in the pre-market discussion tomorrow. Before that, we can address a query for now. The crude oil positions is a query now. See, the current crude oil position is, of course, going to maintain a volatility. Anyhow, the heightened supply concerns and all getting settled somewhat now. Because of that, you can see the volatility on the crude oil price with a selling behavior. So until it is staying below the point of 8,500. Now it is around 7,400. Yesterday almost 15% fall happened. So as long as it is below 8,500, any rise will be attracting the selling only. And it may be probably reaching 6,000, at least for the 7,200 for the current trend if it is getting extended. And after 7,200 getting broken means you can see 6,800, only the chance to reach by the crude oil futures based on the current month we are providing. So that is what for crude oil query you ask. So if you are holding long positions, it is better to utilize bounce. Probably bounces and all there, it will be coming. You can utilize that kind of bounce to reduce your positions or exit also. For that, you can actually maintain this 7,900 to 8,000 as a immediate resistance or capping point to get reducing your long positions, because until it is breaking or until it is approaching the 7,900 to 8,000 level, the bounces may be expected to continue. Otherwise, it may loiter between the 7,200 to 7,800 with a high volatility manner. So make use of it. So that's it. We can now conclude and meet again in tomorrow's session. Until then, we wish everyone to have a productive day. Thank you. Bye-bye.